Hi, this is Cece Doucette. I'm the Director of Massachusetts for Safe Technology, and my husband just bought a new stove. And it's hard to get an appliance these days that is not gearing up for the Internet of Things, which means that they are putting radio frequency radiation antennas in just about all of our electronic devices. So knowing what we know in my home about radio frequency radiation, we aim to be as low as reasonably achievable. That's actually the Alara Principle that our Centers for Disease Control already has for ionizing radiation. That's like X-rays, the sun, gamma rays. Now we need to be mindful and get to as low as reasonably achievable with the man-made radiation, this microwave radiation. So here in my home right now, we are at a maximum of 4.7, and the unit of measurement is called a microwatt per square meter. So we're at 4.7 in my home because I know how to choose safe technology. But I want to read for you first what the legal fine print is in the manual that came with my new stove. Federal Communications Radio Frequency Radiation Exposure Statement. This equipment should be installed and operated with a minimum distance of 20 centimeters or 7.8 inches between the antenna and your body. Users must follow the specific operating instructions for satisfying RF exposure compliance. So our government set public radiation exposure limits only based on how much heat you would have to get from a device to cause harm. Well, we should know that the FCC was just sued for ignoring 11,000 pages of science that show this is extraordinarily harmful, and you don't have to have heat to have harm. At these man-made, non-thermal, non-ionizing levels, we have links to cancers, DNA damage, autism, Alzheimer's, ADD, ADHD, neurotoxicity, genotoxicity, infertility, and more. So I wouldn't want to have a smart stove, refrigerator, and dishwasher in my home. So watch what happens. Again, the goal is to be under 10, and I'm in the green in my house. But let's see what happens when I plug this new stove in, and it boots up, and it starts radiating. At this moment in time, it's at 966,000 microwatts per square unit. We just hopped up over 1 million. And who would ever know, because it's invisible. So once again, we want to be under 10. When I unplug, you notice that quit going to the extreme, and it's just down to slight. We were at 1,090,000. Now I'm at 1.78. So this is happening with the Internet of Things. It's great for industry, but it's not good for you and I. The only thing cooking in our kitchen should be our food, not our families. Feel free to go to Massachusetts for Safe Technology to learn more. On the state's page, I would encourage you to go to the link for the state of New Hampshire's final report on commission to study the environmental and health effects of evolving 5G technology. None of our federal agencies have investigated the science. New Hampshire is the first state government to do so. And although this looks imposing because it's a 400-page report, most of it is meeting minutes and the science. You will find their findings and recommendations in the first 17 pages. That's all you need to read to know what the science is telling us, and that we should be choosing safe, hardwired technology to our homes and then pick up with Ethernet cables and adapters. And our manufacturers, all of our wonderful engineers, should be encouraged to make sure that every electronic device gives the purchaser the option to turn off the radio frequency radiation. So thank you so much for learning about my not-so-smart stove. Please go out to Massachusetts for Safe Technology, where you can learn how to use this technology safely. Thanks so much, and have a tech-safe day.